Can you eat agege bread? I know some people are too tush, they're too sophisticated for agege bread, but this video is about me making some agege bread and fried eggs as breakfast for my family.
Hello everyone, good morning. Today I am making bread and egg. It's a typical Nigerian breakfast, but I decided, you know what, let's document this, let's vlog this. So the children are going to be having bread and egg. It's summer holidays and they're going to be going to music school. So they're going to be having bread and egg. But it's not just any type of bread. So what's special about this bread? This is agege bread. We don't live in Agege, but that's just the name of the bread. It's about 7:30 in the morning now, and Abigail, who is their adopted sister, is going to be going to get the bread from the bakery. So it's fresh bread with fresh eggs.
Local bakery runs 101. You must go with a bag and you must go with the other little plastic bags. We call them nylon bags. What do you call them? Nylon bags? You know, some people call this even paper bag. How can you call this nylon bag paper bag? I even understand plastic bag, but which one is paper bag? Paper bag, is it not those brown paper bags? But some people call this paper bag. Anyways, leave English for the queen or the king. This is nylon bag. So you have to take this to the bakery because the people who are coming to buy from the bakery are reselling and they usually would buy this by themselves. So yeah, this is how we go to the bakery, take the bag and take all the nylons that you need.
So bakery is not open this morning. So we're going to find a place to buy bread. It doesn't have to be agege. If you find sliced bread, it's fine.
Can you tell that I was a bit disappointed? But by the time they came back with agege bread. So this is how it looks like, and it's just our local Nigerian bread, and it tastes different from a regular bread. So this is a local bread. They have bakeries that would make sliced bread too, but agege bread has a particular taste. And any day that I get a chance to go to bakery, I'm going to find out what makes it taste differently. Yeah, so agege bread doesn't have a label, but this particular retailer had put a label. I don't know where they got this label from. They started cutting up different parts of a regular bread label, and by the time I was looking at the label, they don't expect that anybody would look at it, but they had different things. Like one had, you could tell that they were cutting it. Why did they have to do this? Like, if you're not putting a label, don't put a label. It's a butter bread, and then on one, but it's not even nicely cut. Like, you see, this one has an address, and it's just, I don't know why these people do these things. Well, it's part of branding anyway. So on any level you are, package yourself, and it's part of packaging. So because it's in the nylon now, and because it has this torn paper, random paper, we pay a bit extra. I don't remember exactly how much, but I know it's not the same price as when we get it from the bakery. And then another thing is, it's not as fresh. So this bread was not baked today, and we are used to eating fresh bread. Fresh bread is softer, is nicer, and of course it's better. But yeah, let's go into the egg making, shall we? Okay, let's start making some fried eggs. I have a recipe video on my channel of how to make Nigerian fried eggs. Typical fried eggs with pepper and tomatoes and all of that. This one is not that type. This one is just sharp fried eggs. So of course, get some onions, cut your onions, prepare your vegetables. So if the tomato and peppers you want to use are not blended or cut, you can cut them as well. This is the lunch the children were going to have later on that day. They were going to take this with them. And this is some beans. We just used to say beans. But is this a beans porridge? Is this beans stew? Is it beans what? It's just beans, and it's quite thick. It's just that as they were warming it up, all the water or liquid had come up, so it's not as watery as it looked in the beginning. Now let's go back to making our egg sauce. Can you take your eyes off my old pots, please? Because you see these old pots, they're somebody else's miracle. Yeah, because I plan to give it out. I don't even know who I'll give it out yet. Give it out to yet, because it will be a blessing to somebody. Yeah, so don't worry, recipe videos are coming up very soon with our beautiful pots, thanks to our beautiful subscriber. That God will bless, God will enrich, God will enlarge in the name of Jesus. At this point, I added my pepper mix, which was already blended in the freezer, and then I added some seasoning. I added curry, thyme, bouillon powder, and some salt. And I'm just going to make sure that that fries well before I add in the eggs. Yeah, eggs are one of the ways that I try to make sure that my children get enough proteins, because it's not every time that I can afford to buy chicken or turkey or all of these other ways that but eggs, my house, like there must be eggs. When you have growing children, you should have eggs, and you should try and incorporate eggs to their meals. So luckily I don't have children who are picky. This is Zion's plate, and on this particular day she was having hers with some sweet potatoes, but I ended up finding out that she didn't really eat the sweet potatoes, so I had to still fry her another egg. So she ate the egg with all the onions, and the vegetables were not too obvious because it was the peppers and tomatoes were blended. Now over to the older ones. I got them ready, and by the time it was time to eat, I just told them that I was trying to fix my camera, so they were getting frustrated, they were getting impatient, they wanted to just devour the bread. And yeah, if you know what this feels like. I like to do this once in a while when I am around them, just to make it memorable and fun. Play games too.
What is the capital of Nigeria?
Abuja. Abuja.
It's not. You raise up your. You people are not ready to eat. Ha. Who is the current president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria?
Which Tinubu? I shall know that it's not good.
It is Tinubu. Give it 5, baby.
Yeah.
So why do you really want to eat this food now?
Because it's so yummy. And it looks so
Okay, I'll fix my camera. Start.
Very nice.
Yes, so that's my life for creating memories, because 1 second the way was a baby, now all of a sudden she's a big girl. She's almost 6 years old. So every time I get a chance, I like to create memories with children, drag things, pause time. Because if you do everything fast, 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 eat, okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. It's not like we don't do that when we need to, but then once in a while, just pause, just play a game, just do like a bit of social experiment with them here and there. On this particular day, I knew that Zoe cannot eat like the boys. They're eating it like swallow. They're literally, taking the bread, putting some of the egg like it's fufu and soup. But with Zoe, I knew she wanted a sandwich, so I helped her to cut her bread open, and then I put her eggs inside. And then one of the other brothers wanted the same thing as well, so I helped him to do that, and they enjoyed the bread and egg. Don't worry, they'll give you a review at the end. So when I found out that Zion was not eating the potatoes, I thought, okay, maybe because they're dry. So I added some ketchup, and I wanted to have her eat them with the ketchup, but she still didn't eat it. I guess they were not soft enough. They were fried, but then, there's a way you can fry potatoes that will still be soft. Like, look how I was pressing on it, and it wasn't still breaking. So I just concluded that was the reason. And she was more interested in the eggs, so I had to make some more eggs from a baby. Yeah, she just started picking up on the ketchup and wanting the ketchup and not the actual potatoes. And this had to go to waste. It didn't go to waste. I think somebody had it, but when you're a mom, it takes a lot of self-control not to eat your children's leftovers. The boys are done, but the way wasn't. Zion had more eggs. I made another egg for her because there's nothing wrong in her eating more eggs. The one I gave her before was not up to a whole egg, so it's fine and it makes sense. It was a bit hot, so I allowed it to cool off. And in no time, she fed herself. And this is me just sucking out the mucus in her nose because she was congested and she had catarrh. The boys are asking for more. They're asking for more, and I don't think I gave them. I packed it for them because they were already getting late for their music summer school. And very soon I'll show you a vlog of their concert, like the one that they have at the end of the music classes. But this is it. They were done eating their breakfast. Quick talk about agege bread. Do you eat it? Do you like it? Do you miss it? And if you're not Nigerian, if you're watching this video, do you have a type of bread that is common to your locality, like common people, not the typical bakery loaf or the bakery sliced loaf? You know what I mean? Like agege bread. I think in Benin Republic, in Togo, in Ghana, they have something they call baguette. It's different. It has a drier texture. It's usually long. It's like French bread, but it's not exactly French bread. But yes, this is all I have in today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't worry, recipe videos are coming. I don't even remember the conversation I was having with the boys at this point. I think I was just asking them what they thought about the food and all of that. So once they were done, it was time to leave for music school. If this is your first time on my channel, please hit that subscribe button and like the video, and also please share with other people who you think might enjoy my content. Until next time, don't forget to be the best version of you. Bye.